pretty special cat.
I heard he has some dugout commentary that's...
Yeah, he's constantly, just announcing games and doing it in his own way, in his little funny way. So I think that it would be an easy transition for him if he wants to do it. Who knows if he wants to? So.
You talking about Javier? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he always struck me as such a even-keeled, level-headed guy that he could fit into that role pretty.
Yeah, he's
pretty
just
well.
he's a master communicator. He's just like so good with words and so funny and so sharp and witty.
Yeah.
I just feel like if he wants to do that, like it'd be great for baseball to have someone like him.
Yeah.
He's a natural.
Yeah. Have you spoken to him since he retired?
I called him yesterday, left a message. I'm sure he's pretty busy right now. He's hearing from a lot of people. So, yeah, I haven't heard from him yet.
I was going to say he leads the team in rings, though. With 4, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe wrong.
I think we got him. I think someone got him. I think maybe Chop. He had a mug that had four-time World Series championship that we were proud to watch him tote around. So, those things aren't coincidence. He's a powerful leader, and he knows what he's doing.
Some of the guys asked a question or two.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Hey, man.
Congratulations.
Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, there he is. I didn't even see you back there.
So are you going to have Cause Unbelievers on the back of your jersey? I think that was the bet at one point, wasn't it?
That was the joke that Alexis likes to. You saw the video she made on that,
I
right?
remember that one, yeah.
We even got who is it? Kuiper. Kuiper came on and did a home run call with "Cause I'm leading, cause I'm alone." I don't know if you saw it or not.
I did see that one.
Yeah.
That was good.
So no, she took Pence.
I was going to say, you always seem to have fun. I know it's a game, but that's one thing we've enjoyed is that you never are without some joy in this game. What is that? Just who you are? What you've been like all along?
That's a great question. I just truly enjoy the game. I'm pretty humbled and pretty grateful for the opportunity that baseball has brought. And, it brings me joy to be here every day. It brings me joy to see the stadium, to play the game I love for a living. And it's a lot of fun getting to do this stuff.
Do you feel like you have an obligation to keep the guys kind of loose? I mean, from day one, you've been that kind.
I do think it's important to stay lighthearted, and you're going to get your work in, but you're going to have fun doing it, and keeping that kind of energy, that uplifting, fun energy is very powerful. So it's definitely a goal and an intention, day in and day out. Keep it light.
Good deal. Good seeing you, Hunter.
Hey, good to see you.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks you guys getting here.
Yeah, we understand you had the very slightest of tweaks that had to slow you down just a little bit in your workouts. How is that?
Everything is good. Should be ready to go day one of spring training. And just being a little cautious, but everything is good.
Is it related to that oblique injury you had?
No, it's the other side.
Other side. So, right.
Yeah.
You hope to play in the first game on the first practice game on the 24th?
Yeah, I would think so. Somewhere around that time.
Okay.
Right now, the goal isn't like which game to play in. It's like, let's get ready for day one of spring training, go through full practice, and
I know you have the same attitude every day, but is there any extra, just coming off the last couple of years, any extra motivation to try to stay out there, try to get back to maybe being the Iron Man?
Definitely, it's a big goal and a powerful intention to sustain the whole season. And as I get older, I got to make some adjustments and back off a little bit of the crazy workouts that I did all the way when I was young coming up. So I'm starting to learn that you gotta, as you get older, just make those adjustments.
What kind of things have you done this off season?
Well, once again, I did Pilates and I did a lot more mobility work. So just a whole bunch of stretching, a whole bunch of flexibility stuff, and trying to keep the body all the access, because the strength, my core strength is just there from years and years of working on it. So now it's staying mobile and staying flexible as much as I can.
What happened with the Excalibur thing at Disneyland, though?
I think that's just a cool place to take a picture. I don't have to worry. I'm not the one. Have you tried it yet? Maybe
No.
you're the one.
Maybe. Ooh, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
And with the World Baseball Classic kind of extending spring training, is that going to give you guys an opportunity to kind of spread out some training, maybe take some more days off, but still get the amount of training you need?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a definite tool that you can use to catapult you into the season. I think that's the goal, is to build the momentum and time it just right for being at your peak level of, optimum level of success, as Amy Wong says. And try to use it to your advantage, the long spring training.
Do you guys get called to participate in the WBC? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think you gotta be asked or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I know not this year, but
yeah, I didn't
that's
get
not my
asked
next
this
question.
year. I wanted to go, but.
A big thank you to everybody for listening to the Torture Cast, the podcast by and for fans of the San Francisco Giants. Follow us on Twitter at TortureCast. You can also like us on Facebook or check out our blog at torturecast.com. I also want to say thank you to Ashcon and Bailey for letting us use their song Feeling Like a Giant for our intro. For Ben Lee and Chad King, my name is Willie Dills saying, we'll see you next time.